The person who really brought us emotional intelligence was none other than Charles Darwin. Darwin was the first scientist to take emotions seriously. Darwin said to himself, if emotions didn't matter to us, they would have been weaned out of us over the course of evolution. But emotions do matter. They help us survive, and if we do well as a company, ideally being emotionally intelligent means we can evolve as a company and get better at the customer experience.
We all live in cities, towns, boroughs. What can we as designers, as innovators do to improve the life in our cities? And really, innovation is about just imagining the future that we want. And I've spent the last 20 years, I've been privileged to work with a lot of organizations to help them imagine the kind of workplace that they want. And it's something that I think designers can bring so much to. And you know what? The guy on the other end of the phone knew. Amir Malik knew that I was upset. And he stayed on the phone with me for, here's the punchline, 45 minutes. I was not staying at the Four Seasons. Do you understand that? I was like a stranger in distress. And at one point, after I said, come on, Amir, I see the sign for Georgetown, I'm okay. No, Julie, I want to make sure you get here. I thought, God, I must really be a basket case. I said, why are you doing this? He said, well, we're encouraged to help people.
With Dan Hill, our expert in facial coding, what a face Roger Federer's got.
Well, he has a wonderful ability to enjoy his victories. He shows grace. He has happiness. This is not a trivial emotion. One of the things happiness gives you is the ability to be more flexible in your thinking. So Roger is the magician of finding the angles on the courts, the way back into a match when maybe it's not his perfect day, especially as he gets older. And he also has surprise. The eyebrows will flash up like, oh, that's a nice shot. I like that shot. I'll go there again. People want to feel good about themselves, and they want to feel like they have allies, people who will support them, who will defend them. And I think that's really fundamental. So there was a study in America, and they looked at feedback between a boss, a leader, and an employee. And the really key thing is you wanted a ratio of about 5 to 1. You want 5 positive comments to every time you make a negative comment. So you're giving them hope and belief they can be better, but you can't, on the other hand, go all the way out to like 8 to 1. Because by the time you get around to making everything sound nice, you don't have any credibility anymore.